Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Banners of Ruin. Banners of Ruin is a roguelike deck builder, and as you can see, it's featuring some really beautiful hand-drawn graphics, so that's pretty cool. And Banners of Ruin hits early access right about the time that I'm releasing this video, so check out that Steam link in the description in case you wanna check it out yourself. And yeah, as you might know, I like my roguelikes, I like my deck builders, and I definitely also like my roguelike deck builders, so I'm quite curious and intrigued to check this one out. So let's do that and start a new game. Tutorial sounds good, not sure what this drop-down menu is about, but it doesn't drop down, so let's just start a new campaign. Banners of Ruin. The Blackfoots have been dealt a mighty blow by the fearsome House Ender. Landon seeks his revenge. You and others loyal to the cause have been tasked with bringing the great city of Dawn's Point to its knees, but the odds are against you. Okay, lots of information in this short piece of text. Blackfoots, I would assume that's us. Mighty blow by the fearsome House Ender, might be the bad guys. Landon seeks revenge, sounds like our leader. And yeah, we want to bring the great city of Dawn's Point to its knees. Got it. And I would assume that we are playing Mossfoot right now. Okay. Party information. This hotbar displays the number of cards in your deck. Okay. Members in your party and the florins in your possession. We got none. We're poor. Okay. View your deck, try clicking the deck icon. Alright. Your deck. These are all the cards you'll take into combat with you. This includes any cards your characters are carrying. If they die, the cards go too. Okay, so our characters can die and then they and their cards are gone. Okay. What's next? View your party. Try clicking the party icon and go into the party screen to view your characters. Party screen. Here you can see all the characters in your party. It's a small party for now. Well, it's only one character. That's a really small party. And you're in bad shape. Try selecting your character. Bad shape. Okay, yeah, 14 of 24 health, I would assume. See all the cards your character has equipped. This character has Hatchet equipped as their primary weapon card. Hatchet is a one-handed axe. Thanks, I know. As indicated in the top right corner of the card, their secondary slot is free and could take another one-handed weapon card. Okay. What's next? Two-handed weapons, great axes, great swords, etc. take up both weapon slots. That makes sense. Street lanes. Your campaign will take place across several streets, each with an elite enemy at its end. Okay. Street lanes. Each lane in the street leads to a service. Once you're done with the service and fight the elite, you'll move to the next street. Okay. I guess I get it. Not sure what a service is, but okay. Campaign cards. It looks like some guards are in your way. The cards on the left and right have counters. After selecting a card, any counters on the remaining cards will tick down. When they reach 0, they'll be removed from the street. Okay, counters, got it, and yeah, 0 removed. Heal up, your character is badly hurt. You should take the herbal remedy and heal up if you're going to survive the next fight. Well, I hope we will. So, herbal remedy, pot shot, let's pick the herbal remedy as the tutorial told us. Okay, party heal to 100%, that one counted to 0 and now it's gone. Enter combat. You need to regroup with your companion, who must be somewhere in the central lane. You'll have to resolve that combat to see what's further down the street. Okay, let's resolve it then. Prisoner, 2 guards block the path to your companion. You'll have to go through them. Okay. Prepare for combat. Vitality armor. Vitality is a character's health. If this reaches 0, the character will die and be removed from your party. Vitality persists across combats. We saw that since it was depleted a bit before the fight started. Defense is granted by a character's armor and blocks damage. This is applied at the start of each combat. Better armor can be acquired later in the game. Okay, so health and armor, or defense, whatever you want to call it, or vitality, I guess. Stamina, will. All your characters have a stamina left and will right stat. Stamina replenishes to its max value each turn, will does not. Cards cost stamina and will to play. A character can only play a card if they have enough of each stat. So looking at the cards, we see a yellow and a blue thingy, so I guess that corresponds to stamina and will. Okay. Enemies. Enemies come in all shapes and sizes. They have vitality and defense just like you, but use a range of abilities. You can see what an enemy will do on their next turn by looking at their intent. Vitality, defense, and yellow intent. Safety in numbers. That doesn't seem like something they would do on the next turn. Okay, intents. These enemies intend to attack you for 8 damage each. You can see who an enemy is targeting by hovering them. Their target will be outlined in red. Okay, well, what a surprise. They're going to attack Mossfoot, our only character. Okay, so down here it is. I guess it was safety in numbers. Deals 8 damage and applies... it applies this special thing, I suppose. Okay. Enemies attack in the order of their position. These enemies are both on the front rank, but you'll encounter others in the back rank too. Front rank, back rank, I guess. Weapon cards. Weapon cards can only be played by the character wielding that weapon. The symbol at the top of the card matches the character's symbol. Try using hatchet to attack the enemy. Okay, there's a symbol up here and down here, same symbol. Okay, let's use the hatchet and attack this one, I guess. Status effect. Your character gained charge. Charge is a status effect. Statuses can trigger at various points in combat. You can hover a status to see what it does. Charge increases the damage of your next attack. The next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, the damage is increased by the stacks of charge. Charge is then removed. Okay. So not only one stack but the whole thing, but the amount of stacks refers to the bonus damage we deal. Okay. Multi-attacks. Some cards deal several attacks at once, such as Rush, which deals 1 damage 3 times. With multi-attacks, charge is applied to each attack in the chain. Try using it on an enemy. Okay, so since we have 2 charge stacks, this should deal 3 damage 3 times, if I understood that correctly. So, it would not be enough to defeat this one, since, yeah, we would have to take 6 armor off first. So let's get rid of the first enemy here. Alright, yeah, worked. No mercy. You showed them! You're out of stamina, but one of your cards costs 0 to play. Time to use it. Okay, no mercy. Deal 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. Okay, only one opponent left. Ending your turn, you can't play any more cards, so you should end your turn. At the end of your turn, all the cards in your hand go to the discard pile. At the start of your turn, you will draw cards to your hand from your draw pile. If there aren't enough cards in your draw pile, the discard pile is shuffled into your draw pile and you continue drawing from there. Okay. So discard pile down here. You can see the draw pile since I'm in the way, but it's down there, and it says we have 3 cards in the draw pile and 3 cards in the discard pile. I hope it won't be too important for you to see how many cards I have left, but I'll try to remember to tell you since, yeah, I'm a bit in the way here. So let's end the turn as they told us. Opponent's turn. We knew that was gonna happen. And now they have this on turn start. If this character has 3 or more allies, their defense is raised to 10. Well, that won't happen. Finish him. That enemy is planning to do you more damage. Yep, quick attack deals 2 times 3 damage. Okay. We'd best stop that. Use sharpened steel to finish them off. Deal weapon damage 8 and apply 4 bleeding. Bleeding at the start of their turn, this character takes vitality damage equal to the stacks of bleeding. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Okay. Yeah, the weapon damage alone should be enough. Okay. And we're done. Victory. Combat rewards. At the end of combat, your party is awarded XP, which is split between characters. You may also find some Florence, FL, and a choice of 1 card to add to your deck. Pick a card you'd like to add, but you don't have to. Okay. Let's grab the Florence. And let's gain a card. XP is shared by your whole party. Smaller parties will level up faster. Okay. Let's gain a card. Rearguard, deal 6 damage. If active character is back rank, apply 6 armor to front rank. That sounds nice. Reckless 8, apply 15 defense to an ally. Active character and the ally both gain winded. Winded? Don't know. Next turn, lose 1 stamina for every stack of winded. Then winded is removed. I'll go with winded, I guess. And then look up how it's pronounced after I'm done recording. Momentum, discard a card, gain 3 charge. Huh, and it's a free thingy. That sounds cool, I guess. And since we can select which card to discard, this might work out. And 3 charge sounds cool. Combining that with multi-attacks sounds nice. Okay, got it, I suppose. So let's move on. Victory. An old friend. Congratulations, you emerged victorious, revealing your companion. Select an old friend to add them to your party. Any cards he's carrying will be added to your deck. Alright. An old friend. Your companion dusts himself off, having just finished a brawl of his own. Time to regroup. I think it's really cool that they have these little description texts that kind of make it feel a bit more role-playing game-like. That's pretty cool. And yeah, obviously, as I said in the intro, this hand-drawn art, it's really nice. I like it a lot. As you know, I like my pixel art too, but this is a nice change and it's a really cool art style. So yeah, nice. Let's continue. An old friend called Yenning. And looks like we have a weasel and a bear now. Ambush. Oh no, you've been ambushed. Ambush blocks all the remaining lanes. Resolving any of these cards removes them all. Looks like all are the same. Ambush. The Enders swarm you on all sides. You have no choice but to fight. Enter combat. Okay. Yeah. The symbols up here are different. Equipment service. The service at the end of this lane will allow you to modify your deck or character's equipment. Hire service. This service at the end of this lane will allow you to hire characters for your party. Healing service. Service at the end of this line will allow you to heal members of your party. Okay. I think hiring new characters might be most needed, so let's select the center lane. Not sure if it really makes a difference, but let's see. Okay, enemy ranks. Enemies on different ranks attack on alternating turns. The next rank to attack is indicated by the red bar. If you kill all enemies on the active rank, the other rank will get their turn instead. Alright. So it doesn't help clearing this lane out to prevent a turn or something. The back lane will still get a turn. Multiple characters. Cards are played by the active character. Cards can only be played if this character has enough stamina and will. Weapon and talent cards can only be played by their wielders. Cards in your hand are highlighted if they can be played by the active character. Okay. Let's see. Select your companion. Try changing the active character to your companion by selecting the bear. Great sword. Great! Now that your companion is selected, you can play their weapon card. They have a great sword equipped. Great sword attacks an entire rank. Try attacking an opponent on the active rank. That's the front rank. Yeah, thanks. I got it. Great sword, 12 damage. Attacks all targets on rank. Won't be enough to defeat them, but almost. So... let's do it. Switch characters. Whoa, look at that damage! But now your bear is out of stamina, so you should switch back to your weasel. Okay. Play your remaining attacks. Attack the enemy on the rear rank with hatchet, then finish him off with rush. Then you can take out another enemy with no mercy. Okay, so a lot of planning going on here. Seems relatively complicated, the combat, so it might take a while to really get the hang of it, but I think it's not overly complicated or anything, so I think it might make things just more interesting, having many options to modify your gameplay and learn and develop new strats, and that sounds great. So looking forward to failing and learning, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's do what they tell us. Hatchet on the rear rank and finish them off with rush. Okay. Hatchet. Rush. And no mercy against another enemy. Okay. Second wind, no stamina left for that, so guess we discard. And we have 5 cards left in our deck, so let's end the turn. Now 5 in our discard pile as well. Enemy attacks but doesn't break through our armor, and now our deck is empty. Finish him. Play Sharpened Steel to finish the last enemy off. Sharpened Steel, deal weapon damage 8 and apply. We had that before, I think. So yeah, let's do it. And you're done. Mossfoot is now level 2. Okay, you emerge victorious after 3 rounds. We got 88 florins and we gain a card. Sunder, deal 5 damage to armor or defense. For every 3 stacks of vulnerable on opponent, deal an additional 15 damage to armor. So taking off armor basically. Trauma, apply for marked counters. When this character dies, stacks of broken armor, I guess, or vulnerable. Okay. Vulnerable equal to marked are applied to members of their party. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Okay, so we would have to defeat them quickly after using trauma. Vulnerable, this character receives 25% more damage from attacks. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Okay, that sounds like a lot of strats. No mercy, deal 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. That's nice, and it's free. But I feel I want to explore more advanced threats somehow, since this game seems to encourage and reward that. At least I think it does, or will. So let's pick the trauma. It sounds cool, but still not as complicated to me as the Sunder somehow. So yeah, trauma it is. Let's see if this was a wise decision. Move on. 1 character's leveled up. And it was Mossfoot, I think. Wasn't it? So yeah, let's go there. Yeah, looks right. Upgrade stamina or will. And something here. What's that? Okay, another new card. Battle tempo. If active character is in front rank, deal 1 times 5 damage. In back rank, deal 5 damage. Okay, this is weird. Why is it 1 times 5? Ah, okay, it's damage first and then the times of the attacks. So basically 5 times 1 damage. Okay. Toxic Cascade. Apply Toxic Cascade. Whenever target opponent gains a status effect, they also gain 2 poison counters. Deals damage equal to stacks at the start. Increases by 1 each turn. Oh, that's neat. Okay, Sulfuric Bomb. If active character is in front rank, target rank gains 5 poison counters. If active character is in back rank, target rank gains 10 poison counters next turn. I think I like the battle tempo. Would also be cool to go the poison route here. And the whole rank gains 5 poison counters. That sounds pretty cool actually. But boosting this and dealing maybe 5 times 3 damage is also pretty cool. Yeah, let's go with the Sulfuric Bomb. Yeah, here we go. And since that costs stamina as well, let's boost our stamina. Okay. Victory. Enter the city. Okay, seems like these were still blocked, so tunnel walls, sharp granite, stones flank you, thick with moss and smelling foul. This tunnel doesn't see much use. Okay, enter the city. A small hatchway leads into a damp, dark chamber behind the city wall. 4 House Blackfoot. Okay. 4 House Blackfoot it is. You open the hatch and enter the city. Yeah, this is really, really well done. I like it a lot. Combat. Foes block your path. You can't move this way without a fight. Take their blood for Landon. Okay, what's this up here? Some sort of progression bar. Okay, I'm still gonna try to, I don't know, maybe healing would be wise as well. Whatever, let's try to take the recruiting route. Okay, prepare for combat. Your turn. My lights just turned off. No, they're back on, okay. So this time we have to do this on our own. What would they be doing? Deals 2 damage 4 times, moves, swaps to random position. Okay, so basically they both deal 8 damage. If they were to attack the same character, which they are, they would break through their armor, and that would not be great. So let's mark a character here. Still 2 stamina left. Okay. Okay, this would have been nice as well, but... okay, yeah, we can still get charge counters, that's cool. Then I guess let's get rid of this one. Confirm. Okay. Still 2 stamina left, and we could use this one. And no mercy, deal 6 damage, but this will be refunded, and this is 0 anyway. Okay, let's deal lots of damage with this, I guess. And then use no mercy, then that one is almost done for, I think. Oh no, we share cards, I get it. Already making mistakes here. So I guess the bear will suffer some health damage. That's not great, but okay. So yeah, this one can deal 12 damage to the whole rank now, which is nice. I guess we should have used that before. Okay, now this one will take 25 more damage from attacks. Okay, or rather... Okay, yeah, 25 damage, percent more damage, but it ticks down, and as long as there is a counter, it's 25. Okay. What could this one do? Okay, this one could use the hatchet. Well, it won't break the defense anymore. Okay, I guess we use this one, since this one still has stamina. So let's use momentum and discard this one, I think. I think we should be good in defeating them anyway. With the bonus damage we deal, should be good. Yeah, was good. So I was overthinking there at the end. Opponents have armor and passives too. Make sure you check out their gear to learn more about them. Okay, let's take the Florence and let's gain a new card. Coordination. If active character is in front rank, deal weapon damage. Okay, so the damage dealt by the active character's weapon card. Okay. In back rank, apply 3 charge markers to ally in front. Okay. Sounds good. Overbearing swing, deal weapon damage. If two-handed weapon, deal damage to lane. But our bear is already dealing the damage to the lane. Okay, but it's an additional attack then, I guess. Withdraw, apply 5 defense to target ally. Move swap to them to target position. Okay, coordination sounds cool. Yeah, I guess. Let's move on. What's next? Okay, quick thinking. An opportunity presents itself for one of the recruits to prove themselves. Level up. Intelligence. You find a letter from your superiors detailing important information concerning the enemy. 100 XP. So I think quick thinking and gaining a level would be more valuable here if we were to use it on Mossfoot at least. Or I wonder if intelligence is 100 XP for everyone and quick thinking is just for one character. Yeah, interesting, but I don't know. Courage, this will take some guts. Strength can be found through adversary. A chance to improve, whatever that means. Whatever, let's find out right now. This is about checking this game out, and these two seem kinda obvious, so what's a chance to improve? Courage. Some enders are hot on your tail. You turn a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Yenning yells, "Over here! A hatch! Bah! The cursed thing is sealed!" Force it open. Yenning gains 1 max stamina, suffers 10 damage. Steel yourselves, enter combat. Okay. 10 damage is quite a bit, but just gaining 1 max stamina is cool too, but I guess if we fight, we might suffer less damage and gain pretty nice stuff too, so let's just fight. Oh, they look strong. Damn, what the... maybe I should have forced the hatch open. Well, too late now. This will take a while. So we don't have our weapon cards in hand right now. Whoa, this will be rough. I think this might be more useful on this one. So I might just use this and regain my stamina, but then I cannot play cards, so that sucks. I guess then we use a 1-cost card and use trauma on one of these. But it doesn't make sense to use right now, really. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, well, whatever. Let's try coordination, but not with this one. But let's use... oh man, I'm so unsure about this. Yeah, okay, let's apply these counters to someone who would be the easiest to defeat. I guess this one at the top here. I mean, we have to use it now, otherwise we would just discard it next turn. So we are still at 2, so we could use this to gain defense, but they will deal more damage than that. So a total of 28. This might still be worth it for now. So let's use it, and now we can't do anything anymore, I guess. So now we can use this one and yeah, deal 12 damage at least, or yeah, even even 15 if we wanted to use the momentum or use the withdraw. This is just 3 more damage that we deal since we don't have a multi-attack, so withdraw might be more useful. Okay, so let's use coordination and attack this one. And then let's use withdraw and move to, I don't know, just somewhere else. I guess he's good in the front row. And oh, we can use it if we don't have any cards and it will still work. Well, that's neat. Let's end the turn. At least we learned something, so that's cool. And we still have armor for now. Okay. Okay. How do we do this? Okay, this one already has charge counters. We would like him to have more charge counters, since, yeah, that will be amazing. I guess we can discard this one. This might be the least useful one. So let's discard that one. Confirm. 6 now, and now we can use rush and deal tons of damage. Basically 7 times 3, so 21. Not enough to defeat that one on the top, but definitely helpful. So here we go. All right. Nice one. Sadly can't use anything else since the hatchet is with our ferret. Weasel. Okay. Sharpened steel, I guess, and then the hatchet. Still not enough, but we're getting there. Okay, end the turn. Oh man, I hope at least one of our characters survives. Okay. Good so far. Sulfuric bomb. Okay, that is nice. Great sword. Okay. Okay, this one should die by himself, but still the great sword is a pretty nice option. Do we have a multi-attack weapon? I don't think we do. Oh well, I guess let's just use the great sword with this one, and got rid of the first one and got them to be vulnerable, so that's nice. And now let's do stuff with Mossfoot. Momentum seems like a decent choice, at least at some point. Let's see. I would like to have the momentum for next turn and then use a multi-attack ideally. So let's play everything else first. We would need more defense, but then we have to use this first. Okay, let's use this on... let's try to get rid of the strong one here. Okay, he's raising his armor. Okay, then let's use the momentum and discard the sulfuric bomb, I think, since I wanna get more defense here. I wanna protect my character. Confirm, and there's another cat walking on the table. Okay, gone for now. Solid footing on my weasel, which is pacified now, but that's alright, I guess. And it's the opponent's turn. Okay, that went well. So, okay, I guess let's use this. Alright, that's good. So let's discard something. Yeah, 6 damage is... well, it is more than 5 defense, so let's get rid of this one, I guess. And now we have again 6 charge counters, so time to rush. And what's this one doing? Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's use rush on this one. Yeah, nice damage. And I guess trauma on this one as well, and no mercy, and then we're done. Okay, didn't use the bear this turn. Okay, they are not doing much right now. So if we use no mercy first and then the hatchet, we should break their defense, which is good because then we gain charge counters. So yeah, let's use no mercy. Here we go. Then let's use the hatchet on this one. Okay, nice. Now we got them charge counters, and we could still use this, but then we would get rid of the charge counters. No, I guess I don't want to use that. Sulfuric bomb. Can I? Okay, seems like I selected this card and now I have to use it. Didn't know that was how it worked. I can't change, so I guess we have to stick with it. That's a shame, but also not a big deal. Just would have wanted to use the sulfuric bomb, but it's okay. So let's have this one use the sharpened steel on this one here. Okay. Sadly, now it wasn't enough with the sulfuric bomb. We might have dealt enough damage to get rid of the one in the front row. So that's a shame, but okay, good enough still. They didn't do much. But now they want to attack. Yep, this one deals damage, this one deals damage. Okay, let's try to prevent that. Which one is he gonna attack? The bear. So if we protect anyone, it's gotta be the bear. Okay, this one has charge counters, but he could have even more. This one has a lot of armor. Yeah, this one will attack the bear, so we are gonna protect him. But first, let's think about this. We could get a lot of momentum here, but we have to discard 2 cards for that, and that would mean we can't protect the bear. So it might not be ideal. I think I definitely want to put this on the bear this turn. So here we go. Bear can go here, stay in the front row. Okay, next thing. Let's gain momentum and discard momentum. Confirm. So now we deal 15 damage. That's cool. Bear can use the greatsword to get rid of this one. And now Weasel can use Rush to deal a lot of damage here. I think Yanning is still gonna take some damage, but it's gonna be okay, I guess. Why didn't this one attack? I'm confused. Why are they not doing anything? Is it... Weird. Is it a bug, or am I just not seeing something here? Okay, well, whatever. Let's just keep playing. guess. Should have used it with the bear. Well, doesn't matter now. It's done. So we used that, and now we can use solid footing to protect him, but this one is gonna attack, still gonna attack the bear as soon as he's gonna attack. Yeah, this will deal more damage than the momentum, so let's just use the greatsword and the no mercy. Okay. Oh, and we can still get this. That's nice. True, I almost forgot. Now it attacked. Weird, but okay. Must be some reason to it. And I'm not getting everything, but that's fine. I think we should be good with defeating them now, probably. I guess. Maybe. Or maybe not, we only have the hatchet attack, so that's not great. What's this one gonna do? Strike deals 10 damage against the bear. That's not great. At least we can... okay, it's a talent card, so only the weasel can use this. Was it a weasel? I'm confused. Okay, so we could use sulfuric bomb and trauma as well, or hatchet and sulfuric bomb. Okay, I guess. Hatchet and sulfuric bomb and oh, okay, to target ally. Damn, should have used that. Now Yanning is gonna get striked for another 10 damage. That is not cool. Damn. Well, too late now. Let's get more momentum then. Okay, maybe. No, I don't know why. Don't know the reason for this. Well, we can apply more counters, I guess. And, well, I'm afraid we have to end the turn. And that one sadly is still alive. Oh, did his hit this one? Guess I saw it wrong. Well, then it's over now. We won! After 17 rounds. That was rough. Yanning is now level 2. Good stuff. 86 florins and we gain a card. Wild Brawl, deal 6 damage to rank. That can be strong, but in other situations pretty worthless. So might not be that great. Pincer, deal 8 damage. Apply 2 charge markers to another ally. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think Pincer is nice. Haven't had this card before, so let's add it and move on. One character is leveled up, and it's Yanning. So we took some damage, but not as horrible as it could have been. Persecuted, deal 8 damage to target and all enemies of the same race. Okay. False opening, gain anticipation. The next time this character loses vitality from an attack, they gain 20 armor for every stack of anticipation. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Rage, whenever this character gain anticipation and feint. For 1 turn, the first time your armor is broken, this character's rank gains 1 rage. Whenever this character deals damage, that damage is doubled. Ticks down by 1 at the end of each turn. Wow, it's getting so complicated, but yeah, as I said, might take a while to learn all this and get the strats down, but there's so many options through all these mechanics, so that's pretty cool. Okay, tenacity. This character removes all stacks of bleeding, poison, crippled, vulnerable, and overwhelm. For gain 3 armor for every stack cleared. Okay, this might make for a great comeback, but as long as we don't have any of these stacks on our characters, it's pretty useless. So I guess let's use the false opening. Will at least protect the character, kind of. And we know what will happen since we see what the enemies are going to do. So if we know they're going to attack the bear, we can use the false opening. And anticipation, yeah. All right. That sounds pretty neat. So let's use false opening. And I think we need more stamina. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, what's next? Fight or flight? The way looks clear. Or does it? Enter elite combat. Oh, that sounds rough. Heavy patrol. Your attention turns to the clatter of heavy steel as several armored men cross your path. Their sly, helmet-muffled voices hurl insults at the common folk as they move through the crowds. Hide. If you're quick, you can duck away and avoid any suspicious guards. You will probably get some weird looks from other folks. Okay. What's this sign here in the center? Is this an elite battle as well? But this says enter elite combat. Well, we have two difficult fights here, and while they might benefit us, they might also hurt us a lot, so let's hide. Okay, regular combat cards. So we don't really have a choice. So enter regular combat. Okay, this is more like it. We can deal with these. What do we have? Pincer, 8 damage, 2 stacks to another ally. Who are they gonna attack? Mossfoot, and the bear. Okay, at least one is attacking the bear, so that's okay. But he's not gonna lose vitality from that. And also the armor isn't gonna be broken. No, it's not gonna be broken. So false opening doesn't help us. Yeah, well, dealing weapon damage 12 sounds nice. And this one as well. Okay, I guess let's just use this and also use this and have a lot of stacks on Mossfoot. Mossfoot can also... Oh, this one still has stuff left. Okay, I guess let's just use it. And momentum on... we could deal 12 damage and apply, not 12, but at least 8 damage and apply 4 blood counters. That wouldn't be enough to get rid of them. So maybe I'll just use momentum to prepare for the next turn, and then we should theoretically be able to get rid of one of them just with Mossfoot. Right. Well, that was the theory, and then it didn't work. They're both gonna attack Mossfoot. Not great, but Well, we can withdraw Mossfoot to back here, I suppose. And solid footing is interesting, but let's use the greatsword first here. Okay. Now for Mossfoot. If I had used this sulfuric bomb from the front row, I could have defeated one of them instantly, basically. Oh well, too late once more. And I used it. Oh well, that is not great. Oh man, now Mossfoot is gonna take more damage, I guess. Yeah, it's just 1 damage, so it's not that bad. But I totally failed again. Oh, it was 4 damage, because this one was boosted, I think. Okay. Whatever. They should be defeated by doing nothing here. Well, I messed that up. You emerge victorious after 5 rounds, and I totally messed it up anyway. We get the Florence, we get a card. Kick, select a target. If the position behind them is vacant, move them into it. Okay, I saw that before. Not a fan, I guess. Experienced strike, deal 5 damage each time you play this card in combat, plus 5 damage. If unplayed during cleanup, damage is reset. Okay. Plus 5 damage to the main weapon. Okay, so the damage gets more and more each time this skill appears again. That's pretty cool. Pincer is, yeah, we have that. That's also pretty nice. I think this is really cool because it, yeah, makes characters help each other out, and yeah, one character can give charge counters to another. This one is also cool for long battles, but I will go with the pincer for now. Okay. Failed. Moving on from that. Okay, heavy patrol. We had seen this one before. Yeah. Blackfoot agents, another pair of Blackfoots, move onwards through the street. You recognize them from the Black Church. They'll deal with any trouble you'd rather not. Discards a random combat. So this one, I guess. Sanctuary. Chance to heal. Weathered sanctuary stands at the side of the street. Many sick and whimpering people crouch in the doorway. Yeah, healing sounds nice. You turn a corner and find yourself in a less than reputable part of town. Many of the structures are in disrepair, and even the light seems to avoid this place. Up ahead you see people nestled in a small sanctuary. Before your eyes can adjust, the smell hits you first. If you're not sick, get out of here. I haven't got time to deal with you. We haven't got time for this. Permanently ruin a card and heal a character to max vitality. What's ruin a card? I think I read something about that, and I think it makes cards basically clutter up your inventory and not have any purpose anymore. Let's go before we catch something. Leave. We have wounded. Heal a character below 20% HP to max. Don't want to ruin a card, so we're just gonna leave, I guess. That was once again not a good decision. Messing stuff up here. Lightfoots. A lean pair of messenger hares catch their breath by a small brewing stand. Buy cards. Cultists' wares. A group of shady occultists are gathered around some torches, humming and droning an unsettling tune. Small brewing stand, sounds like healing potion. Let's see what happens here. Well, it's buying cards, so healing potion makes no sense, but we could buy 2 of these cards. Rotate, swap positions with a target party member, don't want that. Taunt, select the target if the position in front of them, okay, don't want that. Withdraw, also not a fan. I guess I'm not gonna buy cards here. Oh, sweep kick, didn't see that it's a different thing than the taunt. But still, no. Damn. Well, the heavy patrol might still leave. Brawlers. A group of bears, each as wide as a barrel, spar within a makeshift wrestling pit. Their defensive stances are remarkable. Blackfoot agents discards a random combat. Well, this will discard by itself, so we don't need this, so let's check the brawlers. Okay. Double team, gain 6 defense and 1 charge. If this character has any neighbors of the same race, they all gain 12 armor and 5 charge. Oh, wow, that's intense, but also expensive. And not really great for right now, since they don't have the same race. Reckless 8, apply 15 armor to an ally. Active character and the ally both gain winded. Okay. Field dressing, remove all bleeding on target ally, apply 5 defense. Okay. Rear guard, deal 6 damage. If active character is back rank, apply 6 armor to front rank. That could be pretty useful. Especially applying armor to the whole rank. Sounds good. And double team, gain 6 armor and 1 charge. Yeah, I think I go with this. This sounds great. Even if it's just 6 armor and 1 charge for 1 stamina, it's still worth it. Okay. Hesitation. There's not a moment to lose. Hesitate and you're going to take a beating. Tackle it head on and you'll just about get away. On expiring, party takes 5 damage. Okay. Crossroads. The street branches in front of you. It will be difficult to come back through the bustling crowd. Clear street to this depth. Oh, okay. So everything goes down to 10 basically. Well, it doesn't expire, so I can just still use hesitation. And it's gone, and see what's up next. Heavy patrol, okay, we don't want to deal with them, so crossroads it is. And we're down to 9, and there's more combat. So this seems to be a tougher combat, since it has a special symbol. I'm just gonna assume that. I'm good with simple combat, and I hope I don't mess it up this time. Okay. Let's use the trauma on the scoundrel. And let's use the solid footing. And let Yenning use coordination and hit the one we just marked. And use the double team and use the momentum. Yep, that makes sense. And we're done. Good so far. Okay. So Yenning has a few markers. That's helpful. We can give him even more if we use the pincer. Okay, hatchet would also be nice to use to give him a few markers. Okay, I guess let's do it. So we got the markers. Pincer would still be nice to use. So I guess let's deal 8 damage to someone. Who are you gonna attack? Oh well, let's put it on this one, I suppose, and then use all those stacks to defeat a stronger enemy. Okay. Oh, it was enough somehow. Oh, I think they were vulnerable from something. Or no, now they are. I'm confused. Oh, he had markers, right. So that's why it was enough. I really need to pay more attention here. And why would Mossfoot be able... Can I use the... okay, I still have to use Yanning here. Choose Yanning. I thought it was already done, but okay. Now we can deal 18 damage. That sounds nice, and they are vulnerable, so even more damage. Okay, this sounds great. So rush this one, so it might be enough, and it is enough. Wow, 27 damage. Good stuff. Now we can only use the false opening, and with that we are done. This one didn't attack again for some reason. Still confused about how and when they attack. Well, I think we might be able to beat them now. Yeah, pretty sure we are able to beat them. Let's use the greatsword, I guess. Let's use the pincer. And let's get rid of that one by using the No Mercy. Good stuff. You emerge victorious after 5 rounds, 88 florins and a card. That was a better battle. Apply 15 defense to an ally. Okay, reckless 8, we had that. Rear guard. It's just 6 damage and maybe 6 armor. I still like the pincer. So yeah, here we go. Let's move on. Mossfoot is now level 3. Good stuff. We don't get a new card. I still think more stamina is more useful than will for... Oh, we get something here. What's that? What's that? Choose a passive. Poison deals damage equal to stacks of poison at the start of the target's turn, increases by 1 each turn. Toxic. Whenever this character receives damage, the attacker gains 1 poison marker. Okay. Bastion, at the start of their turn, if this character has no allies on their rank, they gain 15 armor and 1 stamina. Steadfast, at the start of their turn, this character gains 8 armor. On the one hand, I would really like to protect this character, but I would also like to build him as a poison dealer character, and so that sounds cool. Let's try to do it. Let's try to use this toxic trait. So when this... Oh, okay, no, it was just the explanation of poison above it. So does damage mean real damage to the vitality or just damage in general? Probably just damage in general. Okay, now I think... Oh, but poison increases each turn. Yeah, that's really useful. Yeah, let's use toxic. Okay, and let's increase the stamina a bit more. Okay, I will try to make it to the end of this street, and this is all the same, just regular combat, so let's go for it. Okay, how do we start? So we have the rush and the pincer, so I guess all deal 10 damage. Yeah, let's get rid of the weakest one first, I suppose. So let's use this first. Let's use the pincer. Might have been a mistake if I do it like that. Let's use the pincer. Yeah, and then the bear can still use the rush and... oh wait, do I want that? I am still really confused here. Oh well, too late. I think I messed it up again, but it shouldn't be too horrible so far. Yeah, no mercy to get rid of that one, so that's cool. Still you get 2 markers, and sure thing, you can use the rush, but still I wasted some stamina because otherwise the bear could have used the false opening, but I think it wouldn't have helped much anyway, so whatever. Here we go. End turn. Okay. Dealing some toxic damage now, that's nice. Okay, 2 times momentum, but nothing that deals a lot of damage. Well, at least we can use this to get some more charge markers. First, let's use the trauma on this one. Then let's use the hatchet on also this one. Yeah. There are our charge markers. Now we can use the sulfuric bomb on this one. And now we also get... oh, I could have used it on... Oh, I used it on the whole lane. Yeah, true. Whatever, let's get 2 times momentum on Mossfoot. Oh, only 1 time. We have 1 card to discard. Okay, good enough. Oh no, characters losing actual health. Not great. Well, definitely want to use the greatsword. Yeah, greatsword time. Nice. And yeah, should actually be enough, I think, if we use this now. And then Mossfoot uses the pincer. We are done. Okay. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of stuff. More Florence and the card. Field dressing, yeah. Toe-to-toe, haven't seen this one. Gain toe-to-toe. Whenever this character attacks an opponent on the same lane, gain 6 armor. Banish. Banishing a card moves it to the banish pile, where it will stay for the remainder of combat. Okay. But this is pretty neat. Reserves, draw a card for each character in the back rank. Back rank characters gain 1 vigor. Doesn't explain what vigor is right now, but that's okay. I think I will go with the toe-to-toe. That sounds pretty neat. And we don't have characters in the back rank so far, so this might not be ideal. Also, it costs that second resource that we haven't used much so far. So I guess let's go with toe-to-toe. That sounds cool. Move on. Okay. Lightfoots, a lean pair of messenger hares, buy cards on the brewing stand, quick round. The heat of the city dries your throats, and the strain of combat is taking its toll. There's chance to duck into a brewery. It's not Blackfoot stuff, but it'll do you good. Brawlers, we know that one. Yeah, let's heal the party by 50%. That sounds great. Nice. Weapon cache. A chest with a small crow's foot engraved on the back of the lock. Equipment stowed in advance. It'll take some time to gear up. Intelligence, plus 100 XP. Blackfoot stash, a chance to offload. A small wooden hideaway discreetly obscured by a fruit wagon. Your brothers have offloaded their unneeded wares here, and I can do so too, I guess. So I can remove cards I don't want to use, but I think I'm fine with what we have right now. So let's go for the weapon cache. You quietly haul the chest to a nearby alley and unlock it. You'd best take a look at what's inside. Drag and drop armor, view characters to swap weapons. Okay. Oh, continue. I thought continue was continue with the explanation. Oh, so many mistakes. Okay, won't be the last weapons cache we find, I guess. So let's go into combat. Damn. Mistakes were made. Okay, and we face some strong enforcers. Let's see. This will be useful. Withdraw, solid footing, draw a card and gain that. What are they doing? Attacking for 10 on Mossfoot, attacking for 10 on Yenning, attacking for 10 on Mossfoot. We could get rid of this one, maybe, and that would be pretty nice. Not sure if we actually can, but let's see. Let's choose Yenning and use the second wind and see what happens. Okay, of course we draw a Mossfoot card. Anyway, we should be able to use some stuff here. So, yeah, we can't get rid of an enemy, that's for sure now, I guess. Let's use the hatchet on this enforcer to gain the markers. Let's use withdraw to move an ally. I always forget. Oh, I can choose myself. Good stuff. Let's just move there. Doesn't make a difference, but I didn't want to go to the back row. Let's use solid footing then. Okay, and Yenning will now use the pincer to deal 8 damage here and then deal 12. Oh, still got it. Oh, I can also choose myself here, or I don't know. Let's use Mossfoot. 4 stacks of charge markers seem nice. Coordination hitting this one again. Sadly, it's not enough, but at least Mossfoot is pretty well protected, so that's good. Okay, okay, it said evaded. That's why they didn't attack. Now I get it. They did attack, but I evaded. Didn't know that could happen, but now I do know. I wish I had more multi-attack multi-attack stuff. That would be quite helpful right now. because this one has so many stacks and I can't really use them like I would like to. Whoa, they're all gonna attack Yanning. Well, at least he can use the false opening. So let's do it. Yeah, let's use No Mercy to get rid of the first one. Let's use Sharpened Steel to hit this one. Let's use the pincer. Oh, this one can't use the pincer. I think then it might be wise to just gain more momentum, because I don't want to get rid of these without using a multi-attack. Okay, that was nice. Bleeding sucks, but still. Rush. Yeah, this will be nice. It should be enough. Yeah, should be enough. Gain even more stacks. And now you use this here. Should be 27 damage by now. With this it would be 36 damage, so still not enough to defeat this one, but with the sulfuric bomb it might still work out. So, I don't know, let's just try rush here on this one. Okay, yeah, this worked out. There's rage here. Whenever this character deals damage, that damage is doubled, ticks down by 1 at the end of each turn. Okay, I think that came from that defensive card of Yanning, so that's amazing. So sulfuric bomb time and momentum time, and we managed this relatively well. Yep, good stuff. More Florence, got a card. Blood Ritual, deal 3 vitality damage for every stack of bleeding on this character. Okay, making my own characters bleed to deal damage to the enemies. Setup, deal 6 damage, apply 2 vulnerable stacks and draw 2 cards. Okay, that sounds good. And another pincer. I think I'm good with pincers now. let's use this here. Drawing 2 cards sounds cool. Especially when we get more stamina, having more cards will be helpful. So let's move on. And Yanning is level 3 now. So what is this? Strategists. Whenever this character forcefully moves an enemy, apply 1 overwhelm stack to the target. For every stack of overwhelm, this character receives 25% more damage from attacks. Removed at the start of this character's turn. Okay. Forcefully moving an enemy will maybe at some point be interesting, but not right now. Pestilent on turn 9, double the stacks of poison on all opponents. Seems like there are some long battles coming up. Turn 9, that sounds like quite a while. Cold-blooded, whenever this character ruins a card, they gain 5 charge. Okay, changes a card into a ruin card. Ruining a card during the campaign is permanent, but temporary within combat. Okay, I guess let's make a poison build here and go for the Pestilent. Sounds interesting. Upgrade stamina or will. I will keep upgrading stamina for now. So, overzealous guards. A pair of guardsmen are rounding on a black bear, so we might free another friend here. Investigate. Off-duty guards. These silly louts reek of booze and their wicked and other wicked activities. Leave them to their devices and they'll probably pass out, but you could brush them aside if needed. On expiring, spawns drunken guards. Okay, whatever those do. Altar, a chance to improve. A humble cedarwood shrine. Smells like home. Nobody seems to be paying it any attention. Nobody from Dawn's Point anyway. Okay, let's try to get a new character, I think, and see what the drunken guards do. Yep. You hear 2 town guardsmen hurling verbal abuse at a local black bear. Also, yeah, protect the citizens. So just from a role-playing perspective, definitely choose this option, I guess. You hear 2 town guardsmen hurling verbal abuse at a local black bear. She's probably a spy, they jeer. You can see her becoming visibly distressed when they begin to wave their weapons at her threateningly. Show them who they should really be worried about. Fight. A little gold might get them moving on. Bribe for with 150 florins. No, I want to fight them. Yeah, I think it was a good choice. They don't seem too strong. Okay. I guess let's use trauma on this one. Oh, might not have been. Oh, well, maybe it was. I think we can use the pincer on this one and give him the stacks and use the no mercy to get rid of that one. Now they are vulnerable. Then Mossfoot uses the double team and the rush to attack this one. Okay, good start, I think. Yeah, looking good. Okay, let's use the hatchet on this one to get some stacks. Let's have this one use coordination to get rid of this one. And let's finish things off with the pincer. Easy. Yeah, take the stacks and florins and a card. Trauma, swap positions with a target party member, deal 6 damage to the opponent with a... I think I might not want to add any of these cards to my deck, since none of these deal damage or a lot of damage, and I think we might need more damage dealing cards. So let's just move on. Overzealous guards. You hear a yelp after a short but bloody scuffle. After the short but bloody scuffle concludes. I wasn't here. I don't know you. I didn't see you. She runs off. Good stuff. Saved her. That's nice. Off-duty guards are now drunken guards. A fine opportunity to fleece these idiots for every penny on them. They'll face worse when they're disciplined. Okay. 300 florins. Good. I'll take it. And crossroads time. I think it will clear everything, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Smithy, you hear the clanging of steel and feel the sweltering heat through a small archway. Or archway? Don't know, I think archway. Provisioned. Okay. Monastery, heal up. Don't... Okay, Yanning is a bit hurt, but it should still be fine. A small, humble institute, you see some cloaked figures shuffling about inside. And the tavern, hire party members. Bursts of hearty laughter explode from this shady establishment. Some brawny folks sit by the bar. Yeah, let's try to hire party members. Okay, I guess we don't see what it is, what we hire, so I'm not gonna press continue this time. Let's choose the middle or left option. Okay, now we see it. So we have Rolfwick, the hammer, some sort of wolf, I suppose. Winged mace. If target has armor, double damage. Okay, 16 damage is nice. Tenacity, this character removes all stacks off. Okay, and gains armor for everything that is cleared. Okay. Sounds good. What else do we have? Another bear, Tarrowin. Or is it the last name? Jasmine Tarrowin, I guess. The hammer. Hatchet, we know it. Round shield, gain 10 armor, spawns, take cover. Take cover, apply 5 armor to a party member and then banish. Sadist's Cunning, draw a card for each status effect on target opponent. Ooh, that sounds interesting. What's this? Okay, a beaver. Expert bow spawns 2 rapid fires. Rapid fire deal 5 times 2 damage, or 5 damage 2 times, okay. And attrition, deal 5 damage X times for each unique status effect on opponent. Okay. 10 damage or multi-attack, and I said I wanted more multi-attacks. That sounds good then. I mean, might be weak, will need protection, but sounds cool. Back row character, and sounds interesting. I mean, another bear would also be cool. And drawing cards is nice. I'm not sure, but multi-attacks. Let's go with multi-attacks. Let's have a nice damage dealer. So, hire. So we have some new multi-attacks. That's nice. So I guess we don't have enough money to recruit anyone else. Yeah, this one is taken now. So, let's continue. Can we somehow change the order, or are they automatically in their ideal rows at the beginning? Hideout alley, the walls slope in towards the entrance, blocked. Okay, enter the hideout. Safe house for you and your fellow loyalists. Slip through here into the next street. Okay. It's a trap. Looks like the Enders got here first. Prepare to fight. Enter elite combat. Oh no. I hope we can protect Fort right. Because he's just level 1, I think. I don't know. Yeah, well, it's a trap. Huh. Let's see if we can do this. Why are you in the front row, dude? Who are you gonna attack? Okay, Yanning, that's kinda alright. Yanning, that's kinda alright, but it's a lot of damage. And also Yanning. I guess we have to protect Yanning. Okay, that's good. Well, let's first use this, I think. Or, oh well, now it's too late, I selected it. Second wind might have been a good choice here, but well, we can still use it for the setup, so that's good. Yeah, let's first use Let's first use the setup with forthright. We don't have any multi-attacks right now anyway, so that should be alright. So setup time. Yeah, let's hurt this one. And now we can add stacks, so that's nice. Oh, and we have a multi-attack now, of course. But that shouldn't be a problem. But what does Yanning do? Using the pincer, I guess, and applying 2 stacks to forthright, and using the double team to gain some more protection. Okay, good so far. Yeah, let's use the second wind here. What do we get? A pincer, okay. Yeah, let's use the pincer also on this one. And if I had added the markers directly onto Mossfoot, I would have maybe... No, I will have to discard a card for this momentum, so it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, let's still use it on this one. Oh yeah, let's give you more markers, and let's use the rush first. Also attack this one, and now use the momentum. Oh, could have used that with forthright. Damn, I have to focus more. Well, here we are. Doesn't matter, I guess. Just hope that Yanning will survive. Damn. 5 poison markers is at least, well, a really good start, and the false opening on Yanning will help. Oh, also can also use the footing, so that's cool. Okay, yeah. Who are they gonna attack? Ooh, whole lane. So maybe Yanning moves to the back. Okay. Here we go. Solid footing, more armor even. Okay, 10 damage and 4 bleeding. Sounds good, I guess. Oh no, damn, now I'm wasting my stacks here. I hate it. I'm so unfocused right now. Guess I'm getting tired. Well, sulfuric bomb time. And we're done. It's alright so far, I think. That bleeding is totally annoying. Okay, let's use the hatchet on this one. What are you gonna do? Footwork. Okay, this one is gonna attack forthright. Yeah, okay. 6 damage, that's not too horrible. So this will be useful at some point. Deal some damage here. No mercy and momentum on... Why are you always coming on the table, dude? Get him some stacks, and we're done here. Okay. Not sure why Ford right now moved to the back row. Maybe because of the attack of this one. Might be. So we have another false opening. Okay, guess we ran through our cards already. Okay. This should deal a lot of damage. Yep, let's use that. And use the rapid fire here. Okay. Yeah, this one should be done by the poison now. Let's use another rapid fire on this one then. Was he protected by something? Because it seemed like bolster. Shrug it off. Retaliate. Okay. Okay. Got it. Should have paid attention to that, but didn't. Well, let's see what's up next. Don't think the trauma makes much difference right now, but whatever. False opening. Pincer. Well, this one should die from the poison anyway, so... Oh, it's a talent. I really have to pay more attention here. So much to look at. Well, too late now. Guess. Okay, 2 stacks here. Take them. This could have dealt a lot of damage. That attrition. Oh well. Good thing that Yanning has a lot of defense. So I think this should be enough now. Maybe. Yeah, it's enough. Okay. Done. Could have gone better. Florence, a card, blood ritual, not really. A strategy: every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. Okay, that sounds cool actually. Challenge: mirror an opponent's armor stacks. Huh. Interesting cards, but I'm not really sure. Very strategic, but I still want more damage dealing cards. And the blood ritual, I don't see it really working right now. Yeah, I guess this could be really helpful at the start of a game, so let's choose it, I guess. Equipment. Okay, here we go. Like we don't have any other weapons, so let's put a medium armor on this one. Okay. Does it have any disadvantages to put on a heavier armor? Oh well, the bear seems to be the character for the heavy armor somehow, I guess. Should be the tank here. Yeah, so I guess here we go. I wish I had used that stash before properly, but I didn't. So, okay. Guess we're ready to move on. One character has leveled up. It's Mossfoot. And we get a new card, a new talent. Deep Breaths, discard all rune cards, draw that many. Battleforged, all party members gain vigor. The next time this character spends stamina, it is refunded and vigor is removed. Incision, deal weapon damage if target has bleeding, spawn concealed blade. Deal 2 damage and apply 3 more bleeding. Since I could avoid ruin cards so far, I hope I will be able to do that and get the incision, since this one also yeah. But the concealed blade is then only 5 damage. I'm not sure. And it's a talent. But I'm not sure if the Battleforged will help us for a while. So I'm gonna go with the incision. Okay, and more stamina. Okay, now we're on the next street. We can select between Wealth, Excellence, level up a character, or Unity, heal party to 100%. I think we might need that. Wealth sounds cool as well, but Yanning is not looking very well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick, but I think I'm gonna decide that in the next episode, since, as you noticed, I'm not paying enough attention here, and yeah, that's because I'm getting pretty tired. It's actually very early in the morning by now. I started basically at night, and now it's early in the morning, I would say. So let me conclude this episode here and tell you I enjoyed this a lot. This is really, really nice. A really cool deck building kind of roguelike experience. I'm not sure yet. I think this is the campaign mode, and I think there's another mode. So yeah, also curious what happens when we make it here to the goal, basically. And yeah, a really nice designed game, like mechanics wise, like in regard to the game mechanics, but as well in regard to the graphical design here. So yeah, as I've said, I'm tired, so I don't really know what more to say. Check out this game. It's in early access right now, so yeah. I can only recommend it, and I'm curious to see how it's further developed, because it's already amazing and seems very well polished already. This is really great. I'm really still surprised. It looked good from the get-go, but wow. This is really cool. They have built a really complex card game, and really interesting regarding the mechanics. I hope at some point I will stop making stupid mistakes and get the tactics down properly. Yeah, I guess that's all. I'm not gonna talk much more now. Maybe in the next episode. I'm definitely gonna record more on this, since it's a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play as well. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and follow me on YouTube, obviously. Subscribe to my channel, that would be. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter as well, if you feel like it. And yeah, leave a comment if you have anything to tell me, any thoughts on this game or whatever. Looking forward to the next episode, and hope that you will tune in again. So take care and see you next time. Bye.